that emoticon is actually this stuffed animal. It's this little horsey pony thing. I don't know, but I named her Meredith, and she is adorable, and I love her, and she is very special. And the reason why I have her is because I was at a Goodwill looking for garbage for this show, and just garbage in general, and clothes. And I saw her just sitting in with the stuffed animals for a buck. You know, I was like, I don't know why because I go to Goodwill all the time. I see stuffed animals there all the time. I don't know why when I saw the horse, I just felt sad. Like she was all floppy and droopy, and you know the white fur had like yellowed and stuff like that, and her hair was all fucked up, and I just felt sad. Like this was some kid's best friend at one point, you know, and then it's just hanging out in a Goodwill. I don't know. I just like that was just it resonated with me for some reason. And I've always been wanting to learn how to clean and restuff and put together like a stuffed animal. So I was like, this will be a good learning experience. So I picked up Meredith for only $1 and brought her home and proceeded to spend way more than $1 fixing her up. And the first thing I did was I just unstuffed her. And her she's actually like laying down. Like that's her pose. She is like this. So her final seam is like right here on her back. And it's kind of the stuffing I had to sew it there, so it's a little lumpy. But I basically just used the Gatorbox not so safe safety razor, and I sliced open the back right here and pulled out all the stuffing, which to my surprise looked like shredded car seat foam. It was nasty. It was yellow, but not because it was filthy or anything, just because it was shredded car seat foam, and that's usually the color that is. She has no tags. If she had a tag, it's gone. If she ever had one at any point. And I was looking at the seams, and I can't find like on the back of her legs, like if she had a tag where it would have been. I don't know, but so I did that, and then with her completely unstuffed, I filled a wash basin with water and put in a little bit of Woolite detergent, unscented, for delicates. And I let her soak in there for an hour, and then I gently hand scrubbed her in the basin, and I repeated that process until the wastewater was clean, and that took 3 washes for that to happen. And then you can put stuffed animals in like a conventional dryer, but I chose not to because I didn't want to fuck the hair up any more than it already was. So I just let her dry outside for a couple of days. And in that time, I went and I had bought a big bag of polyfill and for the stuffing, and then I also got stuff to fix her hair, which I'm very proud of. Like, it actually feels like hair now. And what I did with that is it's just yarn. It's yarn that I weaved into the existing fabric, and then I used a cat brush to fray it all out and make it floofy. And it worked for her mane, and her tail is actually stuffed. I don't know why they did that, but it worked for both her mane and her tail, and it feels like actual proper hair now. So it's nice. And then I stuffed her full of polyfill, and she looks good as new. I don't know what this material is. It's not fleece. It's just kind of, I don't know. It doesn't feel like cheap carpeting, like a crappy cheap plush. This, I mean, with the detail on her face, she seems like she cost a lot of money at one point in time. You know, she's got, her nostrils needed to be like these are pieces of fabric that I sewed back on and reinforced and everything. But, you know, she looks pretty high quality. So I wouldn't say it's like a dollar store plush or whatever. My new plush restoration business. I don't know if I want to do this and make money off of it. This actually took a long time to do. This was like a week project. You know, letting her dry and washing her and getting all the stuffing and everything. So, but I figured I was really proud of this, and I don't, you know, I figure I'll keep her around. I have enough of these damn stuffed animals. I've actually been downsizing. I donate a lot of them to like Driscoll Children's Hospital. Like pretty much all of my childhood stuffed animals I donated to the hospital. This is before we did Extra Life. So I might donate her. I might hang on to her. I don't know. Maybe we'll make her a character. She could be she could be Whisper's friend, Whisper the deer. We have Meredith the horse. I don't know. I put her back together, and I was really proud of it. And the hair came out nice, and it's not bad at all for a first attempt. I've never done this before. This was my learning experience, and I think she came out fantastic. So her surprised face is also now an emoticon in the channel. That's one of the ones. That's our pug. But there is something I want to show you real quick. So when you buy a big bag of polyfill, the polyester stuff, on the bag it makes a big deal about it comes with a stuffing tool, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. And what I have here, it's sealed, is the original polyfill stuffing tool. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And I'm reading on the back, and it talks about, basically everything I already know about restuffing stuffed animals. Only use a handful at a time. Don't just stuff it all in there and try to work with it. And it says, push the fiber firmly into position using your stuffing tool. Use the flat end for larger areas and the pointed end for small finger-like areas and corners. So I'm thinking this is going to be like a plastic like stick of some sort that's molded, that like has a flat end on one side. No. The original polyfill stuffing tool is dead ass just a chopstick. It is. I'm not even fucking with you. Look at the little things that they cut on the little right there at the end. It's just straight up one chopstick. It is chopstick singular. The original stuffing tool. This is the original. Did you guys go eat out somewhere and somebody fucking butterfingered their chopsticks and was like, oh wait a minute. Guys, this is it. It's not even a good chopstick either. It's like fucked up right here. It's scuffed or whatever. I don't know. I wasn't expecting a chopstick, because that's the thing, is I looked at it and I'm like, well, fuck me. This is a wrapper that chopsticks come in when you order like takeout or when you go to a buffet or whatever. This is the paper wrapper that they use. And I know you can order them custom with like your restaurant name printed on there and things like that. So I'm thinking, why didn't Polyfill just do that? Why didn't they just order blank chopsticks from the fucking factory that makes chopsticks, and you just get 2 of them, right? And fine, fuck it, and then you can just claim that they're the original stuffing tool, and you get 2 of them. Wow, great value. In order to do this, you have to like fucking reset the machinery, and it's like this is the reason why the Gatorbox bits, the tip jar that I don't have out on the table right now, this is the reason why the fucking 4-sided dice still have numbers on them. Because usually you would think that like, oh, when you make the dice, just skip that one step of putting the numbers on there and just send me the blank gray dice. That's all I want. No, that requires them to fuck with the machinery, and they can't do that. So that's it. Why did you made them do this? You made them put one chopstick in the bag instead. I mean, I guess that effectively cuts costs in half, I guess. I don't know. It's a bamboo chopstick. It can't be that expensive. I don't know how much polyfill you make, but it's not, you can, whatever. I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. It's a paper chopstick bag with one chopstick in it. So I guess if I ever stuff something else and I need to buy another bag of polyfill, I'll have a pair of chopsticks I can eat my Chinese food with. I don't know. But I just thought this was so fucking dumb. And it surprised me. Because for a while I thought, like I said, I thought it was going to be like a plastic pokey thing. And no, it's just one chopstick. So thanks, polyfill. I appreciate it. You're blowing my mind here.